Hi everyone, it's Louisa. It's Tuesday and it's the day before, I think it's non-farm payroll tomorrow. I wasn't going to trade, but then this morning I saw this nice setup and I wanted to share it with you guys. I was not here for the opening. I was out walking my dog, but let me walk you through what I saw when I came in, which caused me to jump on my computer and take this trade. So at 9:30 this morning, we had this opening right here on this red line. Price came down, it came down again. It took out Asia low, and it was a nice move down. It took out all of this generated liquidity that it had made overnight. So we had Asia, we had London, and we had the AM session 1 and session 2. So it was a nice bit of liquidity, which then pushed the market higher. The push up was fairly fast. We had a little bit of chop through here, and then price came and it made a high above the previous day high. I believe there was an SMT that was put in. And the second red line here, this is at 10:10, so we still are in the macro. And I was looking at this, just move this line over here. I was looking at this candle with interest at 10:10. So given the fact that we were still in the macro and we'd had this really strong violent push up, this down close candle, this black down close candle here, was what really caught my interest, though, and that is a very strong displacement down after a very strong move up. And knowing that it was going to be a volatile day, or potentially volatile, with news coming out tomorrow, this displacement was of interest for me. The original move up created this SIBI. This is on the 2-minute. This chart is on the 2-minute that you're looking at right here. But it created this SIBI. Displacement came down, and when it came back into the SIBI, we noticed that the bodies are respecting the SIBI and only the wicks are above the SIBI. Perfectly acceptable. This to me is mitigation block. This is mitigation because price is mitigated from going above this high. This is a trade that you'll see me take many, many, many times. It's one of my favorite trades. Additionally, what we have is we have a smart money reversal. Characteristics of a smart money reversal. We have, one moment here, we have an inverted fair value gap here, here, and here. I'll just change this color for you. Why is this not coming up? Here, oh my goodness. I've been having like a bit of wonkiness with TradingView today. Okay, so there's our inverted fair value gap. So we have an inverted fair value gap, a fair value gap. We have a breaker block. So we have a low. We have a low, low, high, lower low, not a higher high. That's why this is a mitigation block. And then this is where I entered right here on this candle. Price was very slow and wicky today. So I put my wick, I wanted to give myself a little bit of room. So I put my wick actually above. See how weird TradingView is for me today? Like I'm having to do things multiple times. Anyway, I put my, try this one more time. I put my wick, oh, for goodness sakes. Anyway, I don't know why TradingView is wonky, but I put my wick above this swing high just to give myself some breathing space, but I did not anticipate the price would move above this swing high. So price is protected. This is mitigation block. Price came down. I took one partial here at this candle. Price continued to move down. It retraced through the lunch hour. Again, I felt confident that this is a protected high that price would not want to return to. And then price continued to sell off after reaching this PM, this afternoon, the first 90 minutes of the afternoon. So price came down. I decided to exit the position here just inside this hourly BISI, and you'll see that at that time, price had just taken out Asia low, ES had taken out Asia low, and for me, that was the time to exit the trade. We can see that price came back up into this little SIBI here, and then just came down a little bit further. Altogether, it was 113 points. I'm okay with that. Just to recognize that on days where we have this kind of volatility in the marketplace and lots of wicks and price retracing, doing some deep retraces, that it's important to consider having a stop loss that just gives your trade a little more room to breathe, so long as you're feeling fairly confident that you have a swing high that won't be compromised. So you always, we're risk managers, so we need to consider risk. But, and then just to allow the trade to play out, of course, this setup, this formation is planned by myself on the higher time frame. This was the only trade that I took today. You guys know, if you follow me, I only like to take 2 to 3 good trades per week. I think I took 3 trades yesterday, which I recorded. You can take a look, and one today. So that's 4 trades this week. And but you know what? If the opportunity is there and I see it, I'm going to take it. So same setup that I take every single day, guys, no matter what the environment is. It's the same setup that works for me. I don't need to work with 10 setups. I have one good setup, and that's my bread and butter. So with that, I'll be live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and I wish you all a good night. Bye for now.